Hi, it's Mary at the Paper Turtle. I'm here to do the drawing for the giveaway journal. I'm going to be sad to see this go, but very happy that somebody will get it and enjoy it. So, first of all, I want to say thank you for all of your absolutely wonderful comments. I enjoyed reading every single one of them, and thank you and welcome to the new subscribers. And I'm going to go ahead and get on with the giveaway. But if you would like to stick around just for a couple minutes after the giveaway, I'm going to just talk a little bit about my plans for the upcoming year. And excuse the mess on my desk if you can see it. I was doing the blindfolded clusters challenge. That was so much fun, and it should be the video right before this one. So if you want to go check that out, and check out the other people doing the challenge too. It's just been an awesome, that was an awesome, fun little challenge to do. So anyway, we'll get on to the giveaway. Now I'm doing this the old-fashioned way, I know, because I'm a little bit technology not savvy. I used to be, but it's starting to get ahead of me, and I just don't even have the, I don't know, the desire sometimes to seek out some of the stuff. But I should, for the next one, I should really do that auto pick generator thingy, whatever it is, try to figure out how to do that. But you know, my channel is small, and I think I had like 56 comments on the giveaway, so that's not too bad. And you know, with me going through and writing the names down, it helps me get to know who's watching my channel and who's commenting, and I see familiar names. And thank you so much to the people who comment often on my videos. I do notice you, and I do get to know you, so I appreciate that a lot. So anyway, I have all the names of all the commenters written down here, and I'm going to tear these up into little pieces. I know this is going to be a little tedious, but we'll get through it. And then I'm going to put them all in a little bowl, and I'm going to, maybe I can do all four at the same time, because they're all on the same lines, I think. Yeah. And we'll get on with this drawing. I'm anxious to see who gets it too. Interesting to see some of the familiar names. Lots of new names, which I like. I hope you continue watching my channel too, because I don't know, I think we have do some fun stuff on here. And like I said, if you stick around for a little bit after I draw these one name, sorry, we'll talk a little bit about what I'm planning for this new year. Not another giveaway. Not yet. This was fun. It was really fun to work in this journal, and it certainly is very eclectic, and I don't know. I would do another one, but not yet, because it did take a lot of time, and there's other things that I really would like to work on. So I'm going to fold these up individually, so that they're not stuck together. I know it's going to take me a minute, but that's all right. What I'm going to do is, when I call your name, I'm going to give you, I'm going to say 3 days to send me an email with your address. Obviously, I need your address. My email is in the description box below. And I'll give you 3 days. And if I don't hear from you in 3 days, hopefully you've all been watching and maybe even hit that notification button so you were notified of when I do the drawing. Kind of late now if you didn't. But yeah, I'll give you 3 days, and if the winner does not respond in 3 days, I will redraw, because I'm ready to send it out. Hope you see your name sticking out here, so you know it's in there. They're all in there. Everybody who commented. Like I said, some familiar names that I've seen around, and some new names, and I know you can you can fast forward through this if you want. I probably should pause you and just do this, but I want you to see that I'm doing it. I don't want anyone to feel that I'm not doing this in the proper way. I don't have the random generator thing. I know I should do that, but maybe next time I'll look into it and try to figure out how to do it. I'm sure it's not hard. I'm just lazy. And it's actually not even so much a matter of being lazy. It's a matter of not really having the time to sit and look for it and figure it out, because I don't know. I got a lot going on. You wouldn't think, being retired, that you wouldn't have time to do things, but you're actually, once you're not working that Monday through Friday 9 to 5 job, or whatever your hours may be that take up your time working, you actually find, I'm going to take these things off so that they're not different from the others. You actually find that you have, of course, more time to do the things that you enjoy doing. So your days really do get filled up doing those things. And it's like, wow, how did I have time to do anything when I was working? Well, you didn't. I mean, I couldn't have done a YouTube channel when I was working. It just takes up a lot of time. I don't even think I could have made journals when I was working. I did scrapbook, and I always found time for that because it was something that I totally enjoyed doing. So maybe I would have found the time to do junk journals But anyway, so here we go. You saw me put them all in. I'm mixing them all up. I'm going to hold it up so I'm not looking. And I am picking one. And the winner of this journal is, I'm gonna butcher this name. Arishi Singh. If you recognize your name, I'm going to comment underneath your name on the giveaway video. So hopefully that'll pop up on your YouTube as a message, and you will see that you are the winner. You have 3 days to please send me an email with your mailing address, and I will get this book right out to you. And if for some reason I do not hear from her in 3 days, I will redraw the name. So I'm going to save these just in case, but I expect that she will probably respond right away. Okay, so I'm going to just talk for a minute. If all you were interested in was the giveaway, feel free to go ahead and move on to another video at this point. I don't mind. Go watch my blindfolded cluster video. That's what you can do. But I'm going to, first I want to show you the how my clusters came out from that video. I went back and I added a few things and jazzed them up a little bit so that they would be kind of usable, you know, because they come out looking like a 2-year-old did them. But anyway, I don't mind how this one came out. I added another staple to keep that butterfly on there, and I added some Nuvo drops to this one. So it's kind of cute. I don't know what's up with the gold trim, but that's okay. I'm going to leave it there because that's like the butterfly's flight path. That's how I'm looking at it anyway. This one, I loved the colors that came out on this one. So I added a green flower to the center of the flower to go with the green on this trim here. Oh, that's bent up. And a pink pearl dot in the middle to pick up it's actually peach. And I thought that came out really pretty. I like that one. This one wasn't too bad either. I realized, of course, that this was upside down. This is a number on the back, and that this was upside down. When I went to glue it down onto this paper better, I noticed that it had this pattern on the back. So I just folded a little corner down just to get a little bit of that color on there. And I think this one came out really well. I added the butterfly because this was just blank. So this one I thought came out really well too. This is my questionable one. I added the bird. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. That will probably go in my sample book with an explanation of what this was from. Yeah, that one's kind of funny. And I love this one. I thought this one came out really nice. I added the turquoise flower in the middle and the pearl dot there. And that's all I did. This one had the fabric was not attached, so I attached the fabric. But I thought that one came out really nice. And then, because I had all my stuff out, I decided to make a few more. And I made these, and I made one other one that I've already put in a book, and I'll show you that one too. So I made this one, and a little iffy on that one. I'm not sure how much I love that one, but it's okay. I love this one. I love the colors in this one. I didn't do these blindfolded, by the way. I did these with my eyes wide open. And then the other one I did, I loved it so much I already put it in this is my Outlander Journal, which is something that I'm going to be working on this year. You may see bits and pieces of it as I go through it. But this one, I haven't done anything in this journal yet. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. I thought that came out so pretty. Again, with my eyes wide open. That was not a blindfold one. And it's just a little tuck spot there. I liked that one a lot. So I still have my stuff out that I'm kind of playing with things here. And so what I was doing is I have this basket. I'll show you. I have this basket of started tags and things that I've thrown in here. There's maybe things that I got in a Happy Mail. There's, I don't know, there's just all kinds of either half-done things or packaging. I throw packaging in here. Just different things to work on. And sometimes if I don't have anything specific that I'm working on, I'll dig into that basket and I'll play with it. So yesterday, after I made a few clusters, I decided to dig into that and play a little bit. And I made these. This was I'm laughing at this because it's, I don't know, I don't like it. But it was a tag that was done years ago that I got from a store, a scrapbook store, when we were doing a shop hop. And it had an orange square right here with the name of the store and the date and everything on it. And I sat here for I don't know how long trying to cover up that square because I wanted to put the flamingo on there because I thought it went well with the palm tree. So I was determined to put a flamingo on there and cover up the orange square. Oh my gosh, I fiddled with this for so long. And then I kind of did this little thing here and I realized that I could just take that square off. So I was like, oh my God. So I took the square off, but I had put so much ink on here to kind of dull the colors a little bit because they were really bright colors. So there was a square right there on the paper where the ink had done it, like, you know, it was like masked. I can't say that word, masked it. So I still had to cover up that spot. So anyway, I added this little piece of scrapbook paper, this trim, and I put the flamingo on there. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this tag because I don't know. But it's out of that basket and it's going into my finished basket, and you never know when you might find a use for the different and bizarre. This was a square that was left over from a masterboard or collage sheet that I did ages ago. And it was just in there. It was one of the things I just grabbed. So I added some collaging in the background, a butterfly, some trim, and these little things. And that's it. It can be used to tuck into a little pocket or something. It can be journaled on the back. I could put a hole in it and make it into a tag. There's any number of things I can do with this, but I thought it was pretty. And then this started out just as this. It's cut from a manila folder. I don't know if I cut it or if I got this in Happy Mail or what, but it was just a plain piece of manila folder was all it was. And so I just collaged on it. This is from a book page, and well, you can see what it is. And this is using stuff that I had out here, sitting out here to do the clusters. So I did those. So what else am I going to do this coming year? Well, I'm thinking about, I should do something while I'm sitting here talking. This is another thing that came out of the basket, and I've been thinking about what to do with this, and I'm going to do a tag. But anyway, I've been thinking about doing a Facebook group. Now, tell me what you think about that. Would you join a Facebook group? The things that I'd like to do in the group are the usual things that you see in these crafting groups. I'd like to throw up some challenges maybe, or you can post things that you are doing, like when I do a craft along video and you're crafting too, you can post what you did that day. We can do swaps. We can set up maybe a rack list after a while, because I don't want to do that right at the beginning, because I might make it public at first and then change it to private and then put up a rack list. I don't know. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to do that, if I'm going to do that. So, but tell me what you think. Would you join a Facebook group? And what would you like to see that Facebook group doing? So that's just something that I'm thinking about. Also, in 2022, I am going to work on my 2022 journal. I finally finished my 2021, and it's a chunky one. I meant to show it here, and it's up on the other side of the room on top of a shelf. So I'm not going to show it, but I'll show you my 2022 that I made but have not worked in yet. I bought a series of books. I think there's like 7 or 8 of them, and I have another one sitting right here. Here's another one. I got these at an estate sale. This is this Fabulous Century. This particular one is 1960 to 70, and they're all years from 1900 I think this is the last one. So I think there were 7 books. I used one for my 2021 journal, but what I did, this is not my 2021 journal. What I did was I used this spine, which was a mistake because this is way too small for what I do in these journals. And I learned that from that book. So this is going to be my 70s journal, by the way. So when I did this one, I took the spine off and I made a new spine. And hopefully this one is big enough. It is 2.5 inches. I have 3 signatures and I put a few fewer pages in. I didn't use all the pages in my 2021 journal, so I figured I don't need as many. So hopefully this book won't get like this. I don't mind if it gets like this or like this, but last year's was like, spine was way too small. So this was the cover of the book, and that's what I started with. And then I found the fabric in my stash. Absolutely gorgeous fabric. It had butterflies on them, but they're spaced far apart. So I ended up with 1 butterfly on the spine, which is fine. I like it. And then I cut one out and I put it on the cover. And I love this trim. Everything that I did making this cover just fell into place, right down to the thread that I used to sew my signatures in. And I absolutely love this book. I think it is just gorgeous. And on the inside, I found this trim to do this part. This was the original end paper in it, so I didn't touch that one. I just made this pocket. Oh, this is another cluster I did in the blind challenge. I added, I think this was from the blind challenge. I don't know. Maybe I did it after. I don't remember. But there's a little bit of stickles around the edge, and I'm going to put it in this book somewhere. So I just stuck it in there for safekeeping. So on the other side, this side end paper was a little bit scratched up and had some scuff marks and stuff. So I decided to cover it with this scrapbook paper. And I used this trim. So then I used a piece of the leftover scrapbook paper over here to make this pocket. And I haven't done anything in this journal yet. It's just got the pages in it. Look at this paper. This is scrapbook paper that I had. Isn't that cute? I love that. Absolutely love that paper. So this is going to be my 2022 journal if I ever get around to doing anything in it. You'll be seeing more of that also. I showed you, I think, my Outlander journal that I'm going to be working in. This was a book. Can't remember what the book was about. I don't know. But I added this plaid cover or spine, added it onto the spine, and it's just full of kind of like, to me, old worldy stuff. Just different. I picked the paper very carefully for this because I really want it all to reflect the different books and stories and everything that are in the Outlander books. I am halfway through the 9th book, which just came out in November, and I'm still loving the series. Still loving it. So I'm working on this book, and this is something that I'll be working on throughout the year or the next years. Whenever I end up with it, that's one's just to play in. And I'm going to be making finally my 70s journal. I'm going to use this as the cover. And it's going to be probably about the same size as my 2021 journal or 2022 journal, where I'll put a new spine on it. So watch for those videos when I'll be working on that. I'm going to make myself a new sample journal where I will put things that I make, like these blindfolded clusters, things that people send me that I would like to try to make, or that I think is really original and very cool, and you know, maybe things from swaps and all that kind of stuff. It'd just be my sample journal where I'm just putting that kind of stuff in. I have told myself that I want to participate this year in more challenges and prompts and things like that that other YouTubers put out there. So when I saw the blindfolded cluster challenge, I jumped on that one. So I'm going to continue to do some more of that, and it's just part of being part of the whole community, and I like that feeling of being part of it. And I'm going to do something different with my haul videos. Still going to do the haul videos just like I always have, but I'm going to follow them up with a crafting video using things from the haul. And I've recorded one already, but I have another haul video that's been sitting out there waiting for me to post, that I recorded before I came up with that idea. So I've got one more regular haul video, and then the next one will be the haul, and hopefully within a day or two I would have the next video up showing me crafting using things from the haul. And I'm really excited about it because that first one that I did was a lot of fun, and it got me using my stuff, and it's going to show you what I do with my stuff, and it's something that I really had fun doing, so I'm going to do more of that. So those are some things that I'm going to be doing in 2022, so I hope you keep watching. Hit that subscribe button and the notification button so that you know when I put up new videos. That's another thing I'm going to try to stay on top of this year. Sometimes I record a video and I don't put it up for a couple weeks, and I have to stop doing that. I need to put it up as soon as I can. It's so time consuming though. So those are the things that I'm doing. So come along with me in 2022 and we will have some more fun. Thank you so much for watching. Congratulations to Arishi. I hope that's how you say your name. And we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.